Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live.
You've seen him on Comedy Central. Give some New York love to Tom McTiernan!
Thank you. I just got a call. My best friend from high school just got engaged. I was just as excited as you are. I had the blank stare, too. I'm thinking, what the hell's wrong with you? Because I used to be married, so I know it. I got to go to a wedding now, right? And women love wedding because they get new dresses. They get hair, nails, shoes, bag. We don't care how we look. She would, every time she'd ask me, what are you wearing to the wedding? I said, I'm wearing my suit, since I own one. Haven't you caught on? I've worn it to everything in my entire life. In fact, it's so sad. The last time I wore it, I was checking the pockets. I found prom tickets in there. Funeral cards, boarding passes. It's become a single-breasted time capsule of my entire life. I'm gonna be dead. They're gonna be looking at me in the casket thinking, it's the same suit from our wedding. I can see the valet parking ticket still in his pocket. I had to go visit my grandmother in the hospital. And the strange thing is, whenever you go to visit someone in the hospital, you always gotta walk right by someone you've never seen before in your entire life. And you always stop. You're like, what the hell's he got? Until it gets awkward, and then you move on. But you can't get it out of your head. So you spend the entire time figuring out. So I found out this guy was recovering from what they call gender reassignment. That's the exact amount of applause. See, somebody said it. They used to call it a sex change. And I don't care if you have it done, but can we call it that? Because to me, gender reassignment sounds like you had it done, but it wasn't your choice. like somehow the government's involved. Like you get a letter in the mail, you're like, holy crap. I'm being transferred. I don't want to be reassigned. What is this, Obamacare? I don't know what the hell's going on. It's so different now. I'm an uncle. I have too many nephews. I don't know their names. I don't know what they look like. I'm supposed to buy them Christmas gifts. I can't afford it. One thing, you can't even buy them anything because they already own everything, right? They all have iPhones, iPads, Xboxes, laptops. When I was growing up, I had nothing. And if I ever asked for anything, didn't matter what time of year it was, my parents would always tell me the same thing. Put it on your Christmas list. Right? I'm like, Dad, I need penicillin. Hey, he says, put it on your list. I mean, that'll be an excellent gift if I'm still alive. Yeah. That's why we have cyberbullies. Kids are armed to the teeth with electronics. Cyberbullies, you know what it is? Kids that harass other kids from home. That's not a bully. That's a lazy-ass kid. That's what that is. Bullies, remember the movies? They wear leather jackets, they go down to the playground, they steal your money. These kids, they text you from their bedroom. Dear victim, sorry I can't be there in person, but give me your lunch money by 3:30. For your convenience, I accept PayPal. So many weird things going on, man. I had my bank account hacked. Anybody go through this? It's the worst, because I had to go to the bank, and I haven't been to the bank in years. So I go to the lady to make a deposit. I go to make a deposit. I put it down. She stops me. She says, excuse me, do you have identification? I said, I'm putting money in. Who cares who I am? It's cash. She says, we're having a lot of problems. I said, with bank deposits? How? Are there money depositing gangs? Do you see them in getaway cars just crossing the street from the bank, putting stockings on their head, filling out deposit slips? Tell the driver, I'll be right back. Here, run into the bank. Here, put this in somebody's account. All of it. I don't know, checking. No, savings. It's confusing living now, right? Like I'm watching a football game downstairs. I got it on. I'm watching on Sunday, right? And the whole thing is with the commercials. They're so afraid. There's such a texture. They don't know how to. They're so afraid to offend anyone that they include everybody in everybody commercial. They just throw a little bit of everybody, right? It's a beer commercial, so they got the big screen. It's during the game. They got the snacks and they got the beer. But if you look on the couch, it's always 6 friends, all in football jerseys. But you look closely, they always use a white guy and a black guy and an Asian guy and a Latino guy. And I'm thinking, I have friends of all ethnicities, but I don't have them all over at the same time. Right? One of each. So I'm thinking, what happens if another friend calls? Hey, Tom, can I come over and watch the game? I'd be like, nope, I already got a black guy. I could use a Greek Orthodox. You got one of those? Thanks, my time. Thanks so very, very much, you guys. You're awesome.